Hey, who's there? Hi there. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Let's get everybody over before I quit. We got 14. How many did we have before? We had, oh, everybody's leaving. Okay, good. Hey, everybody. I thought that might be cute, Dawn. That was something I came up with in about 1 second. Oh gosh, it's hot in here. Lord, Lordy mercy. It's probably 80 degrees in here. Yeah, who knows? When it freezes, it freezes. Okay, we only have 15. There are 7, 8 still on. Kathy's still on the other one. I'm going to end it. Maybe they'll get the message. There's 6 people on it. Okay, I am over here, and I hope everybody made Marietta Moore. Hello, where are you writing from, Marietta? Thank you, Brian. You know, frozen. I was frozen on a smile. I was so happy about that. Passive solar house. That's where we were. Okay, passive solar house. Daryl was explaining. That's what I want. And you know, if the world was not in such a crazy, 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 dangerous time, then I would just say, okay, just keep my apartment in LA. I'll look for the perfect land opportunity, and there's plenty of parcels of land, and who knows, the prices might drop. Maybe not in Putnam County, Daryl. Okay, but the prices might drop a little bit in the meantime. But you know, I feel like I'm under this gun to to move and keep the you know, when I left, I'm thinking, keep the LA apartment. That's where all my furniture, that's where all my stuff is. I've got 2 suitcases and a cat here. So, and my Prius is out there. So I was thinking, and I'm probably going to go back to my original plan of, I can, you know, if I'm not going to live there, I mean, there's no point in having 2 vehicles. You know, I don't have that kind of money to sit around. So I would go back to my original plan and buy the truck out there and trade in my Prius and get a much better deal. So I've got so much I'm trying to figure out. How to Garden, hello. Remind everybody where you are, okay? How to Garden, we had a failed, there's a better word for it. That's right, Mariette. What is it like in New York with the virus now? I just, you know, I had these dreams of going back to New York, and I just thinking, well, you know, things are just not getting better. Okay, organic gardening in North Carolina. And of course, I know your name, but I just, you know, I can't keep it all in my head. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Maddie, Mariette. Attached greenhouse. It doesn't have to be attached, Eric. It could be, you know, you step out the side of the house and you open the door and there's a awning or something, so that, you know, in the winter, you don't have to put the coat and the boots and all of that stuff on just to go in the greenhouse. That's, you know, that's my dream. Because otherwise, like, I was watching this channel in Sweden, you know, the weather, they have serious weather up there. And you know, she had the beautiful little red house. Maybe you've seen it. Beautiful little red 2-story house. I don't want 2-story house. I don't want stairs. No. And I want one level with a dry cellar or root cellar or basement, you know, to get it in, to have someplace to go to get out of storms. But she had her greenhouse, beautiful greenhouse, but it was set back, probably 50, 25 to 50 feet from the house. So if it's winter, you got to get the boots on and the coat on and everything to go out to the greenhouse. And I was hoping to avoid that. And if it's passive solar greenhouse, then I can grow a lot more stuff in wintertime. Eric, do you have a greenhouse in? I don't remember. The last time I looked at your Facebook page, I can't remember. It's been a little while. I'm sorry, and I don't remember if you have a greenhouse. You've got tomatoes and strawberries growing in an apartment in New York, Mariette. Is that what you're saying? And Jack says shade cloth is up today. Will be 100 degrees. Ooh, I know. Maryland is just too hot for me. And too many storms, Jack. I don't want to be up there. Let's see. We have 35 people and we only have 5 of these. You probably left your thumbs up on my other stream. So if you could do that, that would be awesome. I know the lighting is not great here, which is why I wanted to do it over there, which wasn't great either. And I was going to put the computer in the window so the light would have been perfect, but I couldn't see the screen because it was too bright. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so you're in Greenville, Joshua? I can't keep you straight. I thought you were in Nashville. I know it's not that too expensive to live in Maryland, but I don't want that heat, Jack, and I don't want all those storms. You've shown me all those storms. Jack always sends me these terrible weather, these skies that look like, they're going to wipe out everything. And if I have helped you to grow amazing strawberries and tomatoes, Mariette, I'm thrilled. Yeah, okay, we got it up to 22. We got 39 watching. For the people who are just joined, we had a foiled, I won't call it failed. We had a good thing going on the first stream and I lost connectivity and couldn't get it back and had to jump ship. Now we have 42 when you got 22 of these. So 26, that's fantastic. If we can get that up to 42, that would be even better. And let's see. That's right. Yeah, I would love to live in New York again. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but I would. You only go around once, and I absolutely loved New York, living there. And I said I would never live anywhere else. And then I went out and had a son, and then 4 or 5 years later, adopted a son, and then and then at some point started gardening in Late Bloomer. And Carolyn Gray is here. Remind us where you are, Carolyn. Nicole is here. Fantastic. Nicole got her t-shirts. I was told by the t-shirt company that my t-shirts arrived finally, and they did. I talked to Denora. She was at my apartment yesterday checking on everything and watering the few drought-tolerant plants that I left inside. And she said, I got my t-shirts. I wish I had them with me, but I just have the old ones. Western New York. Yeah, that would be ideal, Joshua. That would be an ideal thing to have. I just got my notification that I am live on my channel. So I need 13 more of the likes. If you're on mobile and you don't know how to like my video, you can get off the live stream, like it, and get back on. You might forget when it's over. I would hate for that to happen. No worries, Nicole. Let's see. Beatrice, what area would you want if a perfect world? I don't think one place would satisfy. If money was no option, I mean was no obstacle, I should say, I would have a penthouse in Manhattan. If there was no pandemic and the world wasn't in crisis, I would have a penthouse in Manhattan. It doesn't have to be big, and I would have a big farm in Tennessee, and I would have my little apartment out in California, because in California I can garden all winter. Now Vanita is going to be selling her house, and she's working so hard getting the garden ready, and a bunch of my plants are over there filling out her garden. And I want to do a video when I get back and show you her garden. So, if I wanted to be a homeowner in California still, I might consider buying her house, since the garden is going to be all perfect and ready. But first of all, I don't want to deal with noise, air traffic. So to do my if I continue my channel, and it's an if, because I will just say this now: if I can't get more views on my videos, I can't keep working full time for 1,500, 2,000 views on my videos. That's just not going to happen. Can't do it. So no, but none of you would either. So hopefully, when the situation with my mother resolves, I can really focus on the ways that build the channel views, such as really working on titles, really working on tags and thumbnails, and really standing out, because there's so much content now. I mean, it's incredible. I watch my video and it ends, and then how to prune basil comes on, and it's got 1.4 million views. Well, okay, that person is making a living. And I don't know if it's because she has sponsors, she has a production company. I don't know what her deal is. But more power to her. It's just that's what I want. So oh, Scotland, fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about, Jack. Keep checking, Maryland, LOL. Let's see. Oh, Yvonne got her t-shirt. Yeah, you guys can still order t-shirts. Would love it if you did. And you have two options of designs now. I'm a dirt person, or the original with the tomato. The original has the tomato. Right, Mark. Mark, you've done your thing now. You're in a great place, and I hope I get to see your place in North Georgia sometime. Let's see. Well, Happy, yes and no. Clickbait is something that gets your video clicked on, and you watch the video and it's like, what? That's not what I saw in the video. I want to do titles that answer the question of what people are looking for. And those analytics are out there. I just need to do research, and I need to do a lot of work on that. And I haven't had time. Victoria, good point. Except I don't have the answers for that. So, you know, and right now I can't. Victoria said use titles like "How to Survive a Pandemic," survival food, and so forth. And I mean, I could talk about that, but I can't go, oh, now look at my root cellar. Doug and Stacy, they're doing all that. So he can go down and go, look, this is what you need to do, and here's the food. Jars and jars of, like old Alabama Gardener. His whole garage is full of preserved foods. So yes, and I wouldn't have any sunlight. Daryl said I should be living in a cave. Oh. What happened to Big Wave Fly? Yes, thank you, Haffy. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, Carolyn, that's fantastic. How did you meet Brian at Jersey Garden? Thank you, Brian. Brian is very good about sharing my videos on social media, everyone. I really appreciate that. We have 39 watching, 32 likes. That's fantastic. So we've talked about my search for a property, which I've gotten absolutely nowhere. The whole entire search so far has been online. I haven't seen one single property. My body is fighting something off. I didn't feel well yesterday. I still feel it a little bit today, and I'm not sure that I should go over to see my mother. However, she is out of the only thing that she is consuming, which is this liquid called Boost. I don't know if you've had experience with this thing, but evidently it's much better than Ensure, and it's keeping her alive. So, and that's what she's requesting. So, and is Pat here? No, Pat. Pat went to the other one. Tune into the other one. I jumped over to a new stream. Anyway, Pat from Vancouver is commenting on the other. I don't know what has happened to Kevin from Florida, and I would like to. Did anybody get his email address? Does anybody know how to contact him? Okay. So, and then we've talked about my pickup truck quest, which is currently kind of on hold. I got a little frustrated about that. I talked about that before because I couldn't get a color that I liked. And now I'm thinking I need to be practical with everything that's going on, and I have limited funds. I really need to be thinking about a, pre-owned certified pickup truck. And then if I trade my Prius in, it won't be that much cash outlaid, and I can, have that much more money for the property or fixing up the property. So that's, yeah. Well, that's something that I should do, Brian, but I don't know if she'd like it. She won't eat anything. She won't drink anything except that. I'm going to go to Sprouts when I get off of here. Sprouts is the closest kind of healthy grocery store that I'm aware of. I don't want to go way over to Whole Foods. And I'll see what they have. But, if I buy a case of it and she hates it, then, Anyway, so that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. And does anybody else have any questions or thoughts or suggestions? This would be a great time. Right. You're talking about Sprouts, John Haffy? Yeah. Right. So, in case you're wondering, Lyndon is doing fine. And I don't know, all she does is sleep and eat and, use the facilities. So, she, as long as I feed her, she seems pretty happy, and she doesn't seem to be suffering from this "where are we now" kind of thing. I mean, I've never taken her anywhere. Anywhere. She has never been anywhere except my house in the Palisades or to the vet until I put her on the plane. Um, well, it was 2 weeks ago now. Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. How are you feeling? Do you feel like you fully recovered? I hope. Really? Turnip Truck is a store. Get some ginger for me. Oh, let's don't say that, Lisa. Let's don't say that. Let's say you are good and stable and working towards optimum health. Okay. I don't want you to accept that, because I think I feel like even I feel like you can keep working at it and regain what you feel like you've lost. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. Denise just sent me a listing. I think I saw. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I saw that. Denise is just like, there's people on either side. There's no property. It's nice and clean, but it's just like, I can't get excited about it. There's stairs getting up into the porch. Yeah. The one I sent you this morning was someplace I could actually live, except when I looked at it online, when I looked at the map, I saw that it was literally one lot away from the highway. So what? I don't know if I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Where are you writing from? I don't remember your name. I don't think Boost is better. I just think my brother or someone gave it to her, and she really likes it. And so anything else I give her, she goes, it's really hard for her to even drink water. So, the east side one. Well, that's good to know, because if I'm over that way, then I can drive in. Yes, Denise. Joshua, seen that store, Daryl. I love Nashville. Okay. All right, everybody. Any other suggestions, comments? I was going to say criticisms, but just save that for later. Kodiak, you almost missed me. I'm getting off. I'm glad you tuned in. You may have to buy a house where, Joshua? You just said you were in Greenville. Are you in Nashville or Greenville? I don't know. Emily. Oh, Emily. Well, welcome to my channel. And everyone that's on is a kind of an old timer, Emily. So I want everyone to say hello and welcome to Emily Webb. She's new to my channel. Why did I move? I had to sell the house, and I wasn't the only owner, and it had to be sold, and I had to move, and I didn't make enough money from the house because it was debt on the house. So I had to move, and I had to have a place to go quickly. So I moved into an apartment there, but I have family in Tennessee and all around me here. So I never thought I'd be back in Tennessee. I never thought I'd, finish up my life in Tennessee, but with the way things are going with the pandemic and everything, I might be much better off. I don't know. So I am looking here. My brother would really like for me to be here. There are things that I can't do in California that I can do here because it's less expensive here. So that's why I'm looking. here, either for a second place or my main residence. And I just don't know yet what. But welcome, and tell us if you have a garden and where you're located, Emily Webb. Yes. So what my mother used to drink that stuff too. She didn't particularly like it. I haven't looked at the ingredients because I'm sure it's probably similar, but I have a feeling since my mother has historically had a sweet tooth that it's probably just sweeter. I'm quite sure that it's no more nutritious. I feel confident that it's not more nutritious. It's just that she likes it and she's willing to drink it. So if your mother is happy drinking Ensure, then if you can get if your 90-year-old mother is still in good shape, functioning and so forth, you might want to try to get the organic version if you can. I don't know where you're located of that they were talking about. And maybe lengthen her life. But my mother is at end of life, and so I'm just trying to make her happy, you know. Oh, he's had bad winds in the UK at his place and destroyed his plants and fruit trees. It's terrible. Let's see. Emily, you're getting lots of greetings. And no, can you remind me where you are and what your name is? Nicole, I know. Nicole is saying, I have 1 acre, a guest house, under $1 million, and I can garden all year. It's just a thought. Nicole, are you the one that actually wrote me a comment and told me this already? Because I think you did, because this is totally familiar. Oh yeah, well that's just it. I just think that unless I hit 100,000 on my channel, when you hit 100,000, things just start happening. Things start clicking, and it keeps growing. And you can be at 100,000, and then 4 months later you can be at 200,000. But getting to 100,000 is a real chore. And if that happened, I might consider staying in California, but can't afford it. So Eric at Double Dog, if it, I could absolutely 100% live in Daryl's house if he didn't want to live there, but he's never going anywhere. Daryl's house would be perfect for me. He's got a big front porch, which is what I want. He's got a big back porch, which is what I want. Now he has a pond. I I wouldn't call it a pond. That's not a pond. That's a swimming pool. He has a spring-fed swimming pool that's probably ice cold. But anyway, thank you so much, Mark. You're probably she's not going to eat that, but thank you. Yeah. What's your name? No, or Nunu? I'm not sure. Maybe that is your name. Oh, I remember those days. How to garden. Can you remind everybody of your name, please? Let's see. Somebody jump over to my current stream and say hello before I get off. Anyway, somebody else was commenting under the first one. Let's see. I remember those days of getting to my first 1,000. It was like such, and then my 5,000 and then 10,000. It took forever. It took forever. And then I went from 17,000 to 51,000 in 1 year. It was like, wow. Oh gosh. New. So is it two? Is that your actual name, New? And what kind of a name is that? That's very interesting. Daryl, pond is perfect swimming temperature as long as you stay in the top 3 feet. Wow. Well, I can't. Well, it's hot. I should come out there now. Oh, I do hope I get to see it, Daryl. And I did bring a bathing suit. So Denise and I will have to have a little dip in your pool. Glenn in Florida. Thank you for tuning in, Glenn. I'm kind of running out of steam, you guys. I am going to get off, and thank you so much for enduring the switch over from one to the other. Thank you for encouraging me to switch and start again. I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't try to do that, but I'm glad I did. And thank you so much for all of your support. If you haven't seen today's video and the last couple of videos, when you get off, I hope you'll watch those and hit that like button and share the channel with your friends. And stay safe. Stay safe, and God bless you, and take care. Oh, I was going to say, I almost hit the end button. If you've never listened to Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli singing The Prayer, which my understanding is he wrote that song. There's actually 2 YouTube videos, one like maybe 10 years earlier and one 10 years later, with them singing the duet in that. If you've never seen that, oh my gosh. And then right after that, watch Celine Dion and Josh Groban singing The Prayer.